This is the PD200W Hybrid. No wires, USB-C, or XLR. Microphone does come with a receiver that allows you to connect up to 2 different mics with up to 60 hours with one charge to run podcasts or even game streaming. And another thing that is going to come in handy for me is when I do reaction to music videos and just having the flexibility and leverage on this microphone, which I could just freely carry it anywhere and don't have to worry about stumbling on wires. The microphone does have a gain button which you could increase and decrease. It also has a mute button that when I press it would flash red like this. As you can see, it was muted, and I think that's pretty cool that you have easy access to mute the button instead of having to go onto your OBS and clicking on the mute button when you could just do it on the microphone. So that's one of the cool features that it has. Keep in mind that only works if you're using the wireless mode or the USB mode, not with the XLR. The XLR connects to your interface, which you'll be able to have a mute button on your interface more than likely, where you could just press it and mute it that way. Now you do have different LEDs you can cycle through. For instance, even if you do have the XLR cable connected, you'll still be able to change the LED colors on it so it can match your aesthetic setup. Now, I did get mine with this tripod base that it comes with, but there's different packages where you could get one with the boom arms such as this, where you can just move around. It's like this, which is very convenient. At the end of the day, it's all preference. Now, if you want to tweak it a little bit, there is a Maono software that I will link down in the description, so you could go ahead and download it. It has different presets, all kinds of cool features, noise reduction, monitoring volume, presets, which is original, podcast, game, and sing. Game streaming, doing content, usually you use OBS. You have filters. Instead of using the Maono software, you could just use that are built in the OBS, which are already pretty good. And that's what you're hearing right now. Everything from EQ to compressor to limiter. There's so many filters that you could use. And this is on, you could use that on Streamlabs, not just OBS. Every software has it. This whole recording has been made PD200W Hybrid. I just like all the features that it has, from being wireless, an XLR, or USB, and to top it off, it's a dynamic microphone. Microphones are dynamic because they block out outside noise, the AC or the heater in the background, TV or kids in the background brings out the richness in your voice. Now we're here on OBS and I'm gonna show you how to add it. First, you go to sources, you go to add, go to audio input right here, audio input. You want to name it. This is very important. You name it so you know what it is. You can put hybrid mic. You hit OK. Under devices, you're gonna go and you're gonna look for it. It's gonna say Maono wireless mic RX. You click on it and you hit OK. That it's working because it's moving. So you can also add filters by going to the hovering over the microphone, right click it, go to filters. This is the 3 that I use. You can also add EQ and you can control the mids, maybe the lows, maybe add a little bit of a low, lower down the mid, maybe turn up a little bit the high. Hit OK. So for more professional sound and more dynamic range, real knobs or effect controls such as gain, EQ, compression, you will need an interface like this. The Maono PD200W is generally interesting shakeup in a budget podcast mics, a hybrid dynamic design to work wirelessly with a 2.4 gigahertz over a USB-C or via XLR. So you can go from phone, tablet to full mixer without changing microphones. The triple mode flexibility is the PD200W headline feature. Out of the box, you get a nicely weighed desktop broadcast aesthetic and a 30mm dynamic capsule with a cardiac pattern. Maono is pitched studio grade voice capture and a multi-stage noise reduction to cut room echo and background chatter. In practice, reviewers found The on-axis voice clarity, surprising them for their price. Warm, full, mid-range with solid proximity rejection to untreated rooms. Sound usable. Where the PD200W really stands out is its dual track, dual transmitter operation. You can pair two PD200W mics to one receiver and record each voice on its own channel, left and right, which saves a huge editing time for co-hosts, shows, and interviews. This feature, plus the Maono Link app for tone presets and reverb, makes it a creator's first workflow. This mic stand is pretty good actually. It comes with a good heavy duty mount, and it includes the shock mount already on the mic, which is a plus. And really love the feel and the quality of this mic stand and the mic itself. And that wraps up my review on the PD200W Hybrid podcast mic for creators who want studio quality and audio without being tied down. This microphone really checks a lot of boxes. Wireless freedom when you need it, USB plug and play, and XLR when you're ready to step up your full pro setup. If you're podcasting, interviewing, or even streaming on the go, having these options in a mic is a game changer. Plus long battery life, great noise reduction, and dual track support that makes it super versatile for beginners and veterans. If you found this review helpful, make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment if you have any questions, and subscribe for more honest and hands-on tech reviews just like this one. Thanks for watching, stay creative, stay grinding, and catch y'all on the next video.